Well, folks, welcome back to Smuggler Adventures. We are currently at Disneyland. You can see going down the escalator. I hear there is some new merchandise, which is going to be the Crocs. And current situation right now in Garden Grove is there's not a tanker, but like a vat that's overheating. It could possibly explode. So that whole area is under evacuation, and it's only a mile from Disney. But anyways, let's go have a good time and see some of the new merchandise here at the Design Resort. I'm currently shooting this on my Insta360 Go Ultra. First time using it as like my little camera. I usually bring my DJI, if not my other Insta360, but right now I'm trying this one because this will actually have some pretty good low light sensors, so I want to try that out tonight. So we just got off the tram. As you hear the aerial music, don't you hate when you make a reservation and then you don't feel like going, but you still have to go so you don't get a no-show? You know, I wish eventually Disney would keep the reservations, but don't penalize you for not doing a no-show, because stuff does happen. And even though you pay for that month, I don't like knowing that you pay for a month and that you possibly get blocked out for that month.
I've been showing that thing off everything. You gotta have a great day. Thanks for the magic.
Thank you. Just like that, we are in. This might be my new little camera. I do like my little C3 Osmo Pocket 3, but I like this point and go and shoot just real quick. There we go. Did my check-in at Disneyland. That's where I booked it, but I'm gonna go to California Adventure real quick to go to Soaring across America, because I believe they already installed it. I know they did it in Walt Disney World, but I want to make my way to California Adventure because I'm probably going to ride that ride, then go to World of Disney on Quad to see if they have the new collection of the Croc merchandise. I already have my black Disney Crocs, but I believe they came out with a purple, a yellow, and a pink. They also have matching ears and bags. So if you want to feel comfortable with your whole Disney trip, plus have shoes that can go on a water ride, Disney has you covered with the Crocs. I'm trying to talk so you guys don't really hear the music at Osmo. Plus, I don't want to get copyright. So that's why I'm talking a little more, and that's how you kind of hear your creators talk too, because they talk a lot because they really don't want to get the copyright music in their videos, because that could lead to a no-no. No, car copy is so much work. Literally less than 3 minutes and we're already in the next part. There we go. Thank you. Have a good day. And just like that, we're in California Adventure. Our park hopping is so much work. We just get tired from park hopping. I want to make my way towards Soaring over the world.
Ryan.
This is actually my favorite time to come to the park. I always aim to come during the morning, but I always got so much stuff going on that at nighttime, I'm learning that this little camera can actually shoot some pretty good low light video. Just kidding, it's actually Soaring over California. It was Soaring over the world, but it's Soaring over California, so they brought that back. My bad. I want to see if they have a solo rider. If not, the wait time doesn't seem that long, so I might as well just do that. Got a solo rider. Ayo, skipping standby, and literally a walk-on. That's one thing I love coming to parks to by myself. It's literally just a walk-on. I love it, especially for the single riders. 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you haven't come to Disney by yourself, it is a must.
Nice work, pal. Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party at the arrival. Okay, let's review. That is seatbelt carrying, I have a safety
I believe in
fear,
Walt Disney World,
and keeper
he
dancing around
replaced
inside
his
at all
wall,
times.
so they can do soaring over the world.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty cool little Easter egg slash tip.
Whoa, sorry.
Now that was a beautiful ride. That orange smell, if you know, you know. That is a 10 out of 10. It's a classic.
Exactly, but it was for something.
Right out of Soaring, they do have a little aviator store. You could grow your own giant sequoia or giant or coastal redwood. It's kind of, I mean, it does have some California stuff up. But it's mostly like a little bit of a catch-all store, or like your generic Disney stuff, just so they can get the store filled. But literally, they have, that's a cool backpack. That's actually a very cool backpack. Up, since you're going to be a wilderness explorer, that's actually pretty nice. It does come up in 3X, so it does have fluffy size. And a pilot's hat? Pretty cool. And right outside of the store, which is one of my favorite cool little Easter eggs, if you decide to come at nighttime, there's actually little hidden Mickeys in the tail lights, but you only see them at nighttime, so when the tail lights come on. I believe Brownstone National Park, that's from a Disney classic short, Spectacular Rainbow Cavern. If you know, that's actually from Big Thunder Mountain and the train ride before Thunder Mountain. Was it, you know, they had the mountain parks. Then if you come, I remember for Pixar Fest, they had the Pixar cars. They actually had a Pixar car in here, the popcorn bucket. Then you come to the front seat, on the picnic basket, not only is it a map, they see the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, which I believe they still do that. If not, they maybe have moved on to Hoppers. I think right now it's probably Hoppers they're working on, but that is a map from within the park. So it's a pretty cool little Easter egg to hear. Plus, I love classic cars. A lot of little Easter eggs in this car if you know where to look and where to find them. But yes, pretty cool. Greater Los Angeles Freeway, like literally my favorite to look at. Fixing the taillights now, barely. There is that hidden Mickey. There it is. Now, if you are missing a water ball, or you do need a water ball, they have you covered. They have, was it, the resort Discover the Magic, so they have stickers. A book of stickers is actually placed on your water bottle. So every time you accomplish your goal or do what you want. I did have the national park ones like this too, but literally every time you get on that ride attraction, grab your churro, you can put it on your water bottle. So show you all the stuff that you have done. Now, I like Iron Mansion, but that's just me. I have so much water bottles in front of me. And me destroying something as usual. But honestly, I get that one. I have Corkscroll. 10 out of 10 if you have a Corkscroll. They originally started in Florida. They do have the Infinity Stone Gauntlet one. And we say it's triple layered, so it's a double layered inside and out, plus they have a layer of cork on the inside. A classic Disneyland one. And they have up, I love these Corkscrolls. Well, I love Corkscroll in general. but I don't need more. I just got an Owala. Owala? Owala. Yeah, just got that one. Classic. A little if you want to be on the portable side, plastic. Sport weirdness. Should I say what are they? The Stanley Dukes of Disneyland. Then we have more some of the affordable, not affordable, more theming of the tumblers. I think that's it. I'm gonna make my way out to World of Disney to go see if they have the Croc merchandise, which I hope they do, because the store pretty much has everything from both parks and then some. But let's go check that out. And we're on the other side of the music box. Look at that beautiful sunset. But not the sun setting, but it's beautiful dusk. Update on Portos. There's a big pile of dirt behind there. You can see it. So they're maybe coming along, hopefully. But yeah, nothing really big on the outside. Hopefully something on the inside, but they don't have no more gate or no more scrim, so you can't really see inside what they're doing. Our current flower fountain is currently turned off, but there she is, the wonderful World of Disney, also known to cast members as WAD. That's what it's literally called for cast members, WAD. Now, some people get put here. If you get a schedule here, good lord. I was always that person that called out of that schedule because I never wanted to work in WAD. The only time I would work in WAD if they were doing overtime after, either before my 8-hour shift or after, and it was backstage processing merchandise so it can come up. But as a working floor, never. They do have some of their baseball spirit tees, Rapunzel, Belle, Jasmine, Tiana, and Tinkerbell. But I'm here for the Croc stuff. And the Pride merchandise, which is next month. Very simple sweater, tote, keychain, R5 PRUD proud, the headbands, but not what I'm here for. We do have some of the 250th anniversary of the country. Headbands for 37. It's not part of it. A very red, kind of like light sweater. Oh, that's pretty cool. 250th anniversary of Buzz Lightyear, Star Wars. I see why they got those headbands there. Pretty cool, simple. What else? They have a tote, which is really cool, but it's a little oversized and it's $50. Would I get it? No. I like my backpacks. Another light long sleeve. And these, cool. So these ears, you can wear them like this, or I believe if you take them to the Christmas shop in Disneyland, off to the right hand side, you can actually get them customized. And they'll use like paint markets to put your name and other things that is approved of the things that are in park. They have like balloons, fireworks, your name, or different things, or you can take them home and customize yourself. But for $36, I'm okay. Alright, so there you go. There are the new Croc headbands, and you can put gibbets on them. It does have a nice little grip. It's not, they're actually pretty soft compared to the normal ones. They're $35.99. You can only put gibbets on the front. They should made it both ways. Because now, but anyways, that's just me. I may sound negative sometimes, but you know, I'm always like seeing what things could be improved. Sometimes I like to customize my things too, but they should have done things on the back. The classic black Crocs, which I already have. I use them all the time. What I did is I went to Amazon. I bought the little fillers right here, so I got mine that glow in the dark. So I glow in the dark at Disneyland. What else? And here's the rest. They have the Croc tote bag, pink Crocs, purple Crocs. The Crocs are $60 each. They have a light yellow. Light yellow, pretty nice. I believe they always have the classic white. Now they also have the little Mickey gibbets you can get, but you can actually 3D print them, which I usually do. If not, you can buy some on Amazon a lot cheaper. Then for your tote bag, which is really cool. How much is she? She's $65. She's actually not that bad. I thought she would be a lot more, but they're literally new arrivals. I would rock the black tote bag just because that's just me. But the baggy does this with feet or with feet. And there's some more headbands. I might get one of no. Oh, and the pink ones. Alyssa, you might like these. They're pink, literally pink. Plus you can wear your Crocs, your pink Disney Crocs, which I know you'll probably come get and feel comfortable and still look good. So yeah, here you go, Alyssa. This is for you. And it feels like these are actually from a Disney store, so they're the parts. But either way, they're still pretty cool. This is going to be it for the cloth. Now, they did have the last, I think I mentioned this in the last video, but they did have the last batch of the 70th design come out. So what is out? That's pretty much it. Going to be for the 70th. They still have a bunch of magic keys. I think this is a second generation. I want to say the first generation was either gold or silver. But either ways, they have those. What else? Small World merchandise. Love packs. Oh, what? I found them. I found them. Disney just started selling stickers. Yes, I know. I'm gonna spend all my money on stickers. I love stickers. When I went to Alaska, that's all I got were stickers. Darn it, Disney, you did it again. I got 6 stickers. It was 3 for $15, so it was $30. But with my Magic Key discount, it came down to $24 plus tax, $25. So $25 for 6 stickers. Say less. These are going on my computer, but not sticking them on there, but like put them on the back there. I like to change my stickers all the time, but yeah, no, I was gonna get Starbucks, long line. Might as well just head home now. Next, we are going to go for some Mexican bread and do a movie night. Ooh, downtown Disney is busy tonight. We have Naples Pizzeria. Wonderground, I remember when they moved that. I think I did a video on that one too. I did. I believe they have a bunch of like little Funko, not Funko, the Pop Mart things there. If not, do I want to go check? No, I don't. I need to spend more money. I'm going on vacation in less than a week, so I need to save my money. I'm going on a 4-day cruise. I'm so excited. By the time you guys see this video, I have already gone. Actually, no, I will be going, but yes. And it would be my first time on a Royal Caribbean cruise. Now, the ship I did cruise, they did have Navigator, but the ship I did choose was Quantum of the Seas, which is going to be the biggest ship they offer here on the West Coast. I'm so excited. They actually have bumper cars on there. Bumper cars on a cruise ship. Can you say less? Like, literally. I'm so excited for that ship. And like I said, it's my first time on Royal, so am I going to be loyal to Royal or stick with Carnival? You never know. I may just do both. Why not? Here it is. Disney Storyland Boutique. This is where we're going to have all the new trending stuff and pretty much any new merchandise that does come out. Like I said, they do have the pop things you could collect, or pretty much anything collectibles, or some collectibles and new stuff. Winnie Pooh just came out. Oh my god, they have Tigger Crocs. Are they going to make you bounce? I want to collect trash cans. I want that one. I want that one and that one. Look at the rest, those two. Let's see what else. So here are all the collectibles that you could be collecting. You collect a Ferris wheel that you could actually collect all of them to make one big Ferris wheel. That's actually pretty cool. But $20 for a thing that's 20, 40, 60, 80, $120 to make that whole thing. Yeah, sorry for pressing the card. Oh my god.
One today.
Just to get the Ferris wheel, it's actually made by Hot Toys. And Hot Toys actually does a lot of collectibles. So you're going to be getting a good quality product. Stitch, little fuzzy Stitches. That one's cute. You'd be throwing it back. Me after a long day of work. Me every day. Yeah, quite a bit of things, but I don't like collecting other stuff. I mean, the cool baby Dumbo. And if you want to collect the Star Wars Ewoks, they're currently temporary out of stock. Yeah, Wicket, Margot, Toadcat. Now I used to work with Margot. She's a cast member that retired. She was actually one of the original Star Wars characters, which is the original Ewok. She's Toadcat, and from time to time she still goes to Star Wars conventions and travels and still dresses up as Toadcat, which is pretty cool. And when she gets in character, they have a Tron Ares, yes, but when she gets in character, she gets in character where she won't talk anything, even though she knows it's one of her friends. She will not get into character. She's pretty in character when she does it, which is really cute. Yes, I'm saying cute because when she does it, she acts like a little Ewok. Now, when I did work with her, it was pretty funny because we would have pretty much the same shifts, and some days she would on a good one, and I would call her the little ankle biter. She's like, they're not ankle biters, they're cute fuzzy creatures. No, Ewoks are little ankle biters. So we used to joke around like that all the time. But yes, Margot was a trooper, and she was fun to work with. I know I say that. Oh, you see a new Star Wars Lego. It's an ATST. Anyways, I believe it's from the Mandalorian. And I believe another new one they have is the Marvels with all the Marvel characters. But anyways, I want to stay at the Design Hotel. I think I made this many times before, but yes, I want to stay at the Design Hotel. I'm going to try to make that happen this year. And they also refreshed Maleficent. Wow. So there you go. There's the new Star Wars. That's a pretty... Instead of making out a bunch of small Legos, it looks like it made it out of big Legos. So it looks like a big Lego set outside. Now the ones that are made out of the small Legos is going to be Chewbacca and the little Ewok. So that's pretty cool. Then you see in the other side, they do have the superheroes, and they're actually all made out of Legos. And they light up. Let's see who can see. Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man. But that is so cool. Now I think I'm going to, oh my god, I don't need to spend no more money, but Star Wars Trading Post, they have the new Star Wars IDs. I want one. They're $15 each. Do I need it? No. Like I need stickers? No. But I want it. That's the dangerous thing about coming to Disney, is like they know how to get you to buy stuff, and it's dangerous. And I want to, because it's stuff I like. Like that. Oh, there is a long line. There are 2 booths now, but I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to start walking my car and call it a night.
It is.
So right now at Star Wars Trading Post, if you have a Magic Key, if you are a Magic Key holder, they're giving you a new light poster for the Star Wars Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run, and it has a new mission with the Mandalorian and Grogu. Because since opening day, it's been like 5 years. It's been on the same mission over and over and over. But now is finally a new mission. All you have to do is show your Magic Key and give you the new light poster. I believe it just came out yesterday, so look at that. Yeah, what I'm gonna call it and framing it. Love the Mandalorian. And just like that, we are done for the night. Well, folks, if you did like today's adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell button. So every time I upload a new adventure, you guys will be the first to know. And like I always say, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Yes, my fat butt is out of breath. Bye!